Hello DAPPS users and welcome to the DAPPS video tutorial on inputting data. In this video, I'm going to show you how to import data into DAPPS that will be used as the components for a population projection. To create a population projection, DAPPS requires at least 3 inputs: a base population by age and sex, usually based on a census or estimate, age-specific central death rates or NMX by sex, and age-specific fertility rates by the age of mother. A 4th input, a pattern of net migration, by age and sex of migrant, is optional but recommended. You'll need to have each of these components saved in a CSV file or an Excel spreadsheet. When you installed DAPPS, templates were downloaded to ensure your data is imported correctly. To access them, click on the green button that says Open Data Input Template in the upper right-hand side of the window. You should see 4 folders with input templates: fertility, migration, mortality, and population. If you are importing from an Excel spreadsheet, DAPPS will read the first sheet in your workbook. Let's start with entering a set of population by age and sex. Starting from the home screen, click on a saved portfolio. If you haven't created a portfolio yet and are not familiar with how to do this, please review Tutorial 1. The portfolio you have selected will be highlighted in green. Next, click the Input button on the purple vertical menu on the left side of your screen. This will take you to the Input screen. To begin adding data, click on the green Add Input Data button to access the input data form. Select the appropriate input type. Since we are entering population data, we will pick population. For this tutorial, we will be using data from the fictitious country of Poplandia. Enter the reference date that corresponds to the data by using the drop-down calendar or typing the date in the box. I will enter 07/01/2020 because the Poplandia census took place on July 1, 2020. Next, choose the file containing the data you wish to import. The Poplandia 2020 population Excel file we will select contains population data by age and sex. Click Open. You will see the input data form shows a preview of the data to be imported. Check to make sure that you have imported the correct spreadsheet. On the right-hand side of the selected input file you will see a summary information for data section. This information is automatically calculated by DAPPS from the table that you see on the left-hand side of the window. If the data need adjustments, such as adjusting the total count of male and female populations, or if you want to add populations with unknown ages, you can do that in the Data Adjustment section below. On the right-hand side there is a section for additional outputs. DAPPS will automatically aggregate age groups and add them to your Data Inputs page. For example, in this case, since we entered population data in single-year age groups, DAPPS will create a 5-year and a 0, 1 to 4, and 5-year age groups by default. You can uncheck this option if not desired. We will keep these checked. Scrolling down below the table, you will see a data name section. DAPPS will automatically create an input label. In this case, it is population_202_100_1. Population describes the data type. 2020 is the reference year, 100 is the highest age group, and 1 signifies that the data are by single year of age. If you hover the mouse pointer over the question mark you will get information about the input label name. You can also add an input name suffix in the space below if you want to add more information about the data. You will see the names of the additional outputs selected on the right-hand side. It will also have the same label name convention, this time with _5 to indicate 5-year age groups and _4 to indicate age groups of 0, 1 to 4, and 5 years. Now that you have entered the data name and the required metadata, you are ready to import the data. Click the Import Data button at the bottom of the screen. This takes you back to the input screen where you can now see the data that you inputted. All input data will appear in this column. You can use the filter icons or the search bar above this list to quickly find the data you are looking for. You can see that you have 3 inputs. Population_2020_100_1 is the data that you entered from the spreadsheet. In addition, you can see two additional inputs: population by 0, 1 to 4, and 5-year age groups, indicated by _4, and population by 5-year age groups, indicated by _5. These were produced by DAPPS by aggregating the age groups. Next to the name of each set of data is a red trash can icon. This allows you to delete the data. Clicking on the name of a data set displays the data that it contains. You can click on the Display Type button on the top right corner to see the display options, which for this input are table, line graph, or pyramid. Now that you've added population data, we can follow these same steps to enter the remaining components of a population projection: mortality, fertility, and migration. As was mentioned earlier, DAPPS requires at least one set of age-specific mortality rates to produce a population projection. We will add that now. To add mortality data, first, use the template accessible from the Open Data Input Template button to create a CSV or an Excel spreadsheet containing your mortality data. Then, again, we click Add Input Data. As before, select the input type of the file that you want to enter into DAPPS. For this example, we will select Age-Specific Mortality Rate, MX, from the drop-down menu. Next, enter the reference date. For this example, the reference date is January 1, 2020, or 6 months before the census date. This is because the data represent household deaths that occurred 12 months before the census date, and the reference period will be the midpoint of that period. You also see the reference date calculator to the right of that. We won't use that for this input, but we will show you how to use it when we enter fertility data. Scroll down to the Select File button. We will select the 2020 Poplandia Age-Specific Central Death Rates file with the name NMX 2020 Poplandia, and click Open. An input data screen will appear with a preview of the mortality table. On the right-hand side of the input form, a new list with summary information data will display. You will be prompted to select a model life table. Click in the button with the name Model Life Table. Select a Model Life Table from the drop-down menu. The options are codomain West, North, South, and East. If you want to know more about model life tables, you will find the description in the manual, Population Analysis with Microcomputers, accessible on the documentation page for DAPPS. For this example, we will select CD West. The different summary information options should populate and update the blanks in the table. The Additional Outputs area is where you can automatically create and save life tables and life expectancy at birth as inputs. You will see the Save a Life Expectancy at Birth as input selected by default. If desired, leave the check, otherwise remove the blue check by clicking on it. You also have the option to create life tables from the NMXs and save them in the input. Below the Preview Input table, you will see the Input label under the Data Name box. DAPPS has generated the name MX_2020_100_4 in reference to the type of data, year of data, maximum age group, and age grouping. You will also see a name for the additional output, E0_2020. Now click Import Data. You should see all the input data files and additional outputs in the Input Data screen. As before, you can view the data by clicking on it and then selecting the display type. Let's select Line Graph. You will also notice that there is an entry for E0_2020, calculated based on the NMX that you entered. Now let's enter the fertility data. Again, click Add Input Data. As before, select the input type of the file that you want to enter into DAPPS. For this example, we will select from the drop-down menu, Age-Specific Fertility Rate, ASFR. Let's practice calculating the reference date in this example. To calculate a reference date, you will need to look at the documentation from the survey. When we checked the definition of the ASFR reported from the Poplandia survey, we saw that they were for the 3 years preceding the survey. The documentation also reported that the data were collected from 6/1/2020 to 8/1/2020. So, in this case, under the data collection date ranges, we will enter June 1, 2020 for the start date, August 1, 2020 for the end date, and 3 in the number of years prior box, because the estimate referred to the 3 years period preceding the survey. Click the Calculate Reference Date button. The reference date result will show up in the left-hand side. Next, let's import the data file. This time, we will select the ASFRs from the 2020 Poplandia Health and Demographic Survey. Again, make sure you use the templates to ensure that the data are read correctly. On the right-hand side of the input form you will see DAPPS calculated automatically the TFR from the input file. You can save this calculation as an additional input file by leaving the blue check on in the Additional Outputs area. Below the preview table is the data name box. DAPPS generated the input file label, ASFR_2018_45. ASFR referring to the type of input, the reference year calculated and the maximum age of the age groups in the file. For the additional output the name, TFR_2018 was created in reference to the fertility rate and the reference year of the input file. Now, click Import Data. You should see the fertility input in the left panel and the additional output. We can see the data by clicking on the input name. To see different display types, you can click on Display Type and select Line Graph. Now we can see the ASFR data that we just entered as a line graph. You are now ready to enter the final component, migration. Remember, migration is optional to produce a population projection, but recommended. If you enter no migration data, then DAPPS will assume that the net migration is 0. As before, click on Add Input Data. Since the data represent the number of migrants, we will select the data input type, net number of migrants from the drop-down menu. Next, you can give a descriptive name to this data set in the Migration Stream Name box. DAPPS allows you to enter multiple streams of migrants. Whenever you enter a migration stream, even if you are only entering a single migration stream, it is useful to give it a simple descriptive name. We will enter International to describe this migration stream. Note that this description will be available to us to select when entering another migration input. Next, enter the reference date. In this case, we will use December 30, 2019. Select the migration data file you wish to import into DAPPS. We will select the file name Net Migrants 2020 Poplandia and click Open. As before, the Preview Import Data screen will appear with the data table. The Summary Information data box will show on the right-hand side with information from the input file. As before, you can adjust the total count and for unknown ages in the Data Adjustments area. Scroll below the table preview and you will see the generated input label of Migration Population _2019_International_80_5. In reference to the data input type, the reference year, the migration stream label you wrote, the maximum age, and the age grouping. Finally, click Import Data. Now you should see the migration data in the left panel. You can also see it as a line graph if selected in the display type. You have successfully loaded population, mortality, fertility, and migration data into DAPPS. This concludes our lesson on inputting data into DAPPS. In the next video, we will show you how to use the Analysis feature in DAPPS. Check out our other videos in this series to discover more ways to use DAPPS.